Good morning. This is Gypsy with Cupcake Quilts, welcoming you into the store. Today we're going to talk about the foot of the month. It is our Pintuck feet. We have 4 that are available, the metal ones. There's a 30, which has the biggest spaces in between it. Then there's the 31, 32, and 33. They all progressively have smaller spaces in between them so that you can use double needles. Double needles, you will take your double needle and you will put it into the groove of the foot. Let me get one of the smaller ones because this is a small double needle. And double needles come in different millimeters of width, okay? So what you'll do is you'll lay your needles into the grooves of the Pintuck foot, and if they fit, you can use that needle with that foot. So that's a way to know what needle you can use. Now I have the 30 foot on. It has the widest tunnels on it, and we are going to put 2 threads onto it so that we can put 1 thread in each needle. You will tell your machine you have put in a double needle and what millimeter that double needle is. I have told it I've got in the 4 millimeter, let me find it, the 4 millimeter needle. And there, yes, I've told it I've got the 4 millimeter needle. It is showing up here, and I've put on my 30 foot. Now, for those of you who have automatic and completely automatic threading machines, you cannot use the automatic threader. You have to thread it manually. So on the 880, once you turn your button on to tell you that the tension bar is open, you can thread each thread into it and down to the needle. But on the screen, let me pull it up so you can see it. On the screen, there's a little hand touching the needle. That is telling the machine, I am going to manually thread this needle. And you'll touch it, you'll hit your threader, and it won't move so that it hooks up to the needle. So then you'll thread your needles manually, and you'll set up to start doing your Pentax. What I usually do is I find, I do a line with a ruler so that I can have a beginning line that I know will be straight on the fabric. If you're doing Pentax, you're going to have to add to the fabric that you're going to use in your pattern because it will take up a lot of the fabric that you're going to be using, so it'll make the pattern a little different. So watch here. We're going to line up. I've got a line drawn here. I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to line up the center of it to that foot. Come on, let me get my threads to the back. And then we're going to start sewing. And you're not going to push or pull your fabric. You're just going to guide it gently as it goes through. My machine is saying, are you threaded properly in the bobbin? And I said yes. So now we can start. I'm going to lift up the needle, I'm going to lift up the foot, and I'm going to cut long. Oop, wrong way. And there's your Pintuck. I did several of them together here, and I did it in a contrasting thread so that you could see it. So there's the Pintucks. You can also use a cording. You could have put a cording underneath the fabric and feed it through that way, and then it has even more dimension to it. But Pintucking is so much fun. You can use it on so many things. Pillows, clothing, all kinds of fun things. And with the different widths of the feet where the tunnels are, you can have little tiny Pintucks or very large Pintucks with this one. Have fun with these. Thanks.